confessions of a football god. There was a time when everybody knew my name. Danny Quinn. Wow. Football. You know what? Someone said Travis Knox and David Browsnick were better football players. Perhaps even Tommy Kalmeyer too. You know what? But for potential, pure athleticism, check it out. It didn't get much better. I mean, tagging Steve Taylor up the middle and then catching him on the sidelines on the same fucking play because he couldn't outrun me. You know what? I was fast as fuck. I'm strong as fuck. And I'm savage as fuck when I'm pissed. And that was the beauty of the game, man. It was a fight on every motherfucking play. You know what? And I relished it. And I gave it up, Brett Favre. You know what? Lou Holtz ruined the game for me, along with Marty Lippincott and Tony Rice and even Cedric Figaro. You know, I mean, put it like this. Imagine the defense in the Fiesta Bowl. Cedric Figaro at rush in his true position, all right? Frank Stans, it's not your fault, man, that Lou Holtz was an asshole, and you made the best of it, man. Were you a cool guy? The fact that you stole my shower and then were obviously trying to bait me into a confrontation when you were naked, and it's like, dude, seriously, I mean, in the ensuing years, not years, months, after I won the Bingo Bounce, and I was fucking everything and everybody up, beating Joe Williams up every time we got into a fight, tied in. I'm a freshman, he's a senior, and we went at it. And I'm wondering if they said, you know, Frank, it might be a good thing that you didn't fuck with Dan Quinn. Because I'll tell you what, dude, I would have fucked you up. Seriously. I felt you on the football field, and to me, you were nothing when you were a fullback. I actually told Marty Lippincott over a beer, and this is the kind of quality that Notre Dame's been getting. No wonder they've been getting their shit kicked out of them, man. And, yeah, so you made the best of it, but I could have been a drop-in because I could fly. See the play. Everybody knew it. Dave Butler apologized to me before the season for even playing in front of me. And when I make that play, Frank, and I'm immediately fired. I mean, it's not like they had to go over it in film, all right? I'm saying that Coach Fazio called a defense that was designed to win. And our late deployment to the line of battle, the line of scrimmage, on 4th and inches, when it's the first play in the 4th fucking quarter, that was Lou Holtz keeping me on the sidelines, alright? Didn't want me to fucking bust off a play to actually show what the fuck I can do, right? Tell you what, Lou, you're going to be epitomized as the essence of football gone wrong, man. Assholes that get power. They're a coach. It doesn't matter. Head coach, assistants. Too many of them are assholes. John Cannon, high school football coach, trying to actually denigrate me and my talent. If you did to me, wow. What would happen to a Scotty Cosman if you're making him feel like shit? You know, things weren't 100% kosher, you know? Would you try to take a lot of pills as a cry for help, saying, you know what? Get this motherfucking monster off of me, right? Basically a child, you know? We all were at that point. And subjected to evil monstrosity, man. Breaking kids down, making them feel like shit. You know what, Craig Bell? You were a good coach. A real good coach. I think maybe too advanced for the high school level. You know what? Football, man. Hide the ball. Don't let them know where it is, but you came from USC, right? And they have a smash mouth tradition, man. Big, bad, fast, and let's get at it. And that's cool, man. If you've got the talent, right? If you're big and you're bad and you're fast enough. But, you know, if you're a high school team trying to mimic fucking Pac-10, Big Ten, sometimes it leads to disaster, man. And that's why the USFL, the Riverboat Gambler, man, never know where the ball is. That fuck people up even in the pros and shit. And I think it's called the West Coast offense, designed for guys like Joe Montana, man. Tell you what, Joe, I know for a fact that you're an asshole, alright? Tom and Louise McGann basically confirmed it, and weren't you there, boy? Oh yeah, the president, two of them, a male and a female, married, different years of the Notre Dame quarterback club. That was a big deal, man. It was a big deal, McGann's, when you guys let me stay there after I'd been expelled. Seriously, that was above and beyond. So when I get rich, you know what? I'm gonna have a lot of money. I'll be able to do whatever the fuck I want, because I can make a liquid that will make everybody lean and better than they were when they're 20, if they're really tanked on weed and stevia at the same time. That might take a little bit to get over, because the government and the movies have fucking basically brainwashed us against white powders, you know, because they are bad, you know. How bad would cocaine be if it was legal? I think it has medicinal purposes. It comes from the ground. And you know what? Football coaches, you know. I'll tell you what, Lou Holtz, if it wasn't for you, man, what I'm doing, well, if it wasn't for a combination, you know, like, fucking, now he's gonna get over. Fucking, thanks, homeboy. And then he gives me this fucking sideways look, and it's like, dude, check this out. It's not my fault at birth that basically you were genetically fucked, okay? You don't want none of this. I could put you in a coffin if I wasn't a nice guy, if there wasn't laws prohibiting it, alright? Easily. Fuck. Anyways, yeah, Confessions of a Football God. Put it like this. There's too many that think they are gods because they were born with talent. You know what? Michael Strahan's. I mean, you seem pretty cool, man. Are you? Brett Favre? Tell you what, man. I wonder why you don't want to retire and go home, dude. Is it really that bad? Stevia would make it so they never have to cut one of your wife's breasts off. You know what I'm saying? Look to Alex Sonoma. She drank sweet water, and what was growing for a year and a half and getting bigger is gone in 14 fucking days. So basically, I'm a Nobel Prize winner. It just hasn't happened yet, right? And yeah, life's a trip. And then you run into a monster like Lou Holtz. And, you know, I mean, it's not like I chose to walk the earth like Cain. I chose boxing. You know, I wanted to reinvent myself and come out on a fucking larger scale and then pull the covers off Notre Dame and the bullshit atrocities that fucking happened there, man, under that motherfucker. I mean, Tony Rice was a gifted NFL-type quarterback, and Holtz ruined him. Marty Lippincott kicked the fuck out of Tony Siragusa, okay? You never saw him. Dan Quinn, Lou Holtz, I'll tell you what, I think it'd be in everybody's best interest, man, if there was a movie, right, and then we did a lie detector, and I'll say, Lou, did you or did you not tell me that I had the ability to be an All-American? See play, bitch, like everybody didn't know. And then when you're telling me that I got an A for effort when I came back, remember I had to sign those, I had to get 5 letters of recommendation from people around the campus saying what a great guy I was. I had dudes coming out of the woodwork, Andy Heck, guys on the team writing shit for me. You know what? I had already given up on football, bitch, because of you. Seriously. You don't realize, Lou, I know people, okay? A lot of them. And back then, man, I knew one of the biggest and the baddest, okay? Mark Brannon. And from all accounts and purposes, man, he had deep heterosexual love for me, dog, to the point where he offered to do the guy that handcuffed me to a tree a la Jesus for 4.5 hours. Do you think that it isn't out of the realm of possibility, Lou Holtz, that, you know what, if Dan Quinn asks him, you know what, this motherfucker's got to go, you know, can you do it? Do you think that he might not have fucking relished that thought? I thought about it a lot, man, and so what I'm going to do is legally assassinate your character now, continuing, and then after you're gone. Oh yeah, you're done, bitch. Unless, of course, you pay Stevie forward, and then, you know what, let the chips fall where they may, but you're a monster, and you do not deserve the adulation that you receive, okay? I mean, you fuck kids up all over the country, you know, kicking those dudes off before the, what was it, the Cotton Bowl one time, or something like that, or in Arkansas. I mean, did they really do anything, or was it just a motivational tool, okay? You don't care. People on the football field to you, bitch, are like chess pieces, pawns, not human beings, not with dreams, nothing. And you know what? I'm telling you this, and I kid you not, man, and my boys are down. Meaning my sons, if anything happens to me, they're going to immortalize your truth in the media. They're going to have the money to do it. And you know what? Your grandchildren will be embarrassed. One, when they look in the mirror and they realize that their ugly fucking genes came from you, okay? And two, that you were such a monster, man, and you fucking got away with it, bitch.